back to another edition of Stephsgotit. And then 3 months will tell the tale if I really like this thing and think that it's an investment worth continuing. So I am going today to talk to you about all the pros and cons that I've discovered so far and what I like. And then I'm going to show you my cartridges that just came and tell you about some of the flavors and things like that that they have. And I think that's about it, so let's get started. I'm gonna bring you closer so we can be more intimate. So we can be closer, you can see this stuff. Alright, hold on. Alright, so I have my handy dandy notes here and we're going to go ahead and get started. So as you know, this was a trial packet that I ordered. So it came with the bottle with the device here, 2 of them actually. This is the cartridge, also known as the sip. It's dripping water because it does that when you come right out of the water or flip it upside down. And then this is the mouth. Okay, so the cartridge goes in the mouth. Hope you can see that. The cartridge goes in the mouth and then you twist it on. And I'm giving you no orders here, just things that I remember that I like and didn't like. So there's a little hook right here, but it's not big enough to put your finger through. And for me, that's a con, because on my other water bottles, my Hydro Flask especially, I'm used to putting my finger in that hoop to carry it around with me. However, the bottle is comfortable to carry in the hand, but I don't want to carry it like for an extended period of time like that. But it does taper in and then out, so it is comfortable to fit in the hand, but again, I don't want to carry it around for hours like that. Another thing that I know, a con for me, is that you can see this has sweat on it, condensation on it, because it does not cool, so it is not insulated at all, and the water that you put in here will only remain cold 15 if you're lucky, maybe 20 minutes. I'm in the south, so it doesn't stay cold that long. This blue band here is the actual dial, or where the dial is sitting. I'm sorry, actually there's a little lever back here on the top, and you turn that, and that is how you adjust your flavors. Okay, you can also pop the top open and turn the top to help adjust your flavors if you want. It's not doing it right now, but it said it would do that. And a way to know that you have this far enough back to drink out of, if you hear that. So if you got that, then it'll stay far enough back for you to drink. It didn't for me. I found that I often had to put my finger on it to get enough for me. By the way, it's not droppable. Droppable? It says you can drop it from low levels, but you probably wouldn't want to knock it off the top of the shelf or the refrigerator. I don't think it would survive. So let me get my notes. And what are some other things I liked about it? This is the same cartridge. I started with the Fruit Punch cartridge when I first got it, and I haven't changed it yet. I started on each setting to taste it, and blessedly my husband thought, you're going to want pictures of this. So at the end of this, we'll have pictures of my expression of tasting each one until I found the one I want. So I decided to go with 5 as the sweet spot for me, and to try and make the process last a little longer. Somewhere I thought I saw it said 10 times, but as I was reading the product thing, it said you could get about 6 bottles out of it, 4 to 6 bottles. So supposedly the cartridge will do 132 ounces, but it really depends on what your flavor preference is. So the lower you can do your flavor preference, the longer it will last. Now I've refilled this bottle, I'm positive, at least 10 times, but I think I actually filled it 12 to 13 times, including this refill here just now. And I've had mine on 5 for 6 of those refills, and then I moved it up to 7, and then I put it back down on 5. Probably today I will push it up to 8 or 9 until I finish it out. A quick way to see if it still has any flavor left in it is to put it all the way up on 10 and take a sip, and if you taste anything, then there's flavor left. If you don't, then it's empty and it's time to be replaced. Let's see. These are called flavor cartridges, but they're also called sips. Okay, and the bottle itself is a 22-ounce bottle, and mine came with mixed berry and fruit punch, and that's what this is currently in here, fruit punch. There's no sweeteners. There's a couple of artificial sweeteners on some of them, sucralose, stevia, or none at all. Sweeteners at all. Some of them just use the flavors themselves that they come in. Now, a cool thing I just discovered again in researching for you to give you all the good information. So this top will fit on a couple of other water bottles. This top here. And I think it said hydro flask, which I have a couple of hydro flasks, so I'm glad to hear that, because if I want to keep my water cool and what's in this bag doesn't work, maybe I can put it on my hydro flask bottle and have it keep the water cold in the hydro flask. They said it would fit with a hydro flask, a Contigo, and a couple of other brands that I was not familiar with, so I did not take a lot of mental note for those. They say that the cartridge should last for 6 bottles or 132 ounces, and that the cartridge should be used 10 days after opening. You can find the expiration date on each individual package. The ones that have sweeteners in them have sucralose or stevia. And then there are the ones in the pure sip that have no sweeteners at all. They are just the flavors of the packet. There's always free shipping. That's a big pro. And let's see. It only enhances the flavor of your water. It does not filter water. Okay? They may be working on something like that. I don't know. It comes in a plan of 8 cartridges, 16, 22, or 24 or 32 cartridges. I have to order them and do the math to see how much that is per water bottle and compare that to all the squirts and Mios and things like that to see if, well, I don't really do the squirts and Mios anyway because they physically make me feel thirsty. So this would be a great alternative if that is something that you struggle with as well and need to get in more water. They come in a variety of categories, so I'll quickly tell you about each one. The Go Sips are caffeinated, and they come in citrus twist, orange, cherry, limeade, blackberry, grape, green apple, strawberry, and black cherry. The Life Sips are B vitamins, and they come in a lot of good tastes that I have to try, good flavors. Mango grapefruit, blueberry cranberry, strawberry lemonade, berry pomegranate, coconut pineapple, watermelon, raspberry lemonade, strawberry kiwi, peach mango, lemonade, fruit punch, and sweet tea and lemon. The Fit Sip, which are electrolytes, have white cherry, tropical blast, mixed berry, orange tangerine, and lemon lime. The Tea Sips are infused with premium teas and caffeine, peach and raspberry. The Brew Sips are infused with premium iced coffees. You get classic, caramel, mocha, and vanilla ice. The Pure Sips are infused with all natural flavors, no added sweeteners. They come in lemon, peach, raspberry, and tangerine. And I'm sure I'm approaching my 10 days, haven't opened it, so I probably will try to go ahead and get rid of it and start with the next one. Some of my pros and cons. A con for me was I order limes and water when I go to restaurants, and I usually have my hydro flask or my ROTC with me, and I like to pour what's left of that into the container and keep it for the rest of the day and sip on it, or if it's dinner, I'll take it home and put it on my nightstand or headboard, and so I'll sip on it throughout the night sometime. Well, this night I was actually tired and actually went to sleep, so I did not sip on it, and it stayed in there all night. Well, the next 2 days, I think it was, it changed the flavor of this. So if you like to put your fruit, your lemons or limes or whatever, in your water and keep them in your bottle till you're done with them, you might want to be done with them in a couple of hours. This does not sit well with fruit in it over 24 hours. It does change the flavor. And it took, I think, about 2 days, and I had to turn it up to 7. And then when I finally got the full flavor back, I turned it back down to 5. Okay. A con for me is that the fruit punch seemed to fade out in a couple of days. So, and I didn't know if that was part of the lime issue also. It's because it had started to fade out a little at 5. So maybe I needed to turn it up anyway, and the lime just forced me to do that. I don't know. But that was a con, because I wanted to last at least 10 days at a good flavor level, okay? So again, I'll retry that test again on the next one. A pro is that I did drink more water. Now, I don't know if I drank more water because it was the new toy, effect, or if I drank more water because it actually tasted better and I actually wanted. Now, I know I did not drink as much more as I wanted to because it did not stay cold very long. Hopefully, there's something in this bag that can help with that. We'll see in a second. Another pro is that they sent me a reminder email before they actually sent out my plan, because this is the starter packet. So before they started my plan, they actually sent me an email and said, hey, your plan's about to come out. Are you sure this is what you want? Do you want to change your flavors? Which I did go in and change my flavors. So I appreciated that. That was a pro for me. Good communications. And I mentioned that it did not stay cold long. Well, I added something to my plan, to my order, in this packet to hopefully will help with that. So we'll open that in a second. So I'm used to the Hydro Flask having a finger pole in here where you can put your finger through here and kind of carry it latched onto your finger or to your bag or belt or something. So if I had a suggestion for Cirkul, it would be, I need a finger hold, or I need a clip. I need something to be able to make it easier to carry, because I'm not going to walk around like this for 2 hours in the mall or at work or wherever I am. Okay. Now, a sip that I have, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but let's see. No, you can't, because I didn't do it. But there's usually some water sitting up here. And for me, I just naturally thought that if you take a sip, bring it down and take a little sip out of it, you will empty the reservoir that's right here. Because if you don't, what will happen when 15 minutes later or an hour later when you go to open it, you'll get in your face, right? Nobody wants that, right? Yeah. So just do that. And then again, in researching for you guys, I read their frequently asked questions, and that was actually one of their tips. So yay me. All right, that's my tip for you. It's not really a big deal. And also, I don't know if you heard it a few seconds ago, because it doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes when you drink out of it, it makes this kind of sound. Let's see if I can do it. It's like a sound. And that's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker, but if you're in a meeting and everybody's quiet, you might want to sip it slowly and softly, because the harder you sip, the more it makes that noise. So you want to sip softly. But that, again, is not a deal breaker. If you go to the website, which I will leave a link down below in the description bar, if you want to see the video where I unboxed this, to unbox my trial packet, then check the iCard up there, and it will give you that video that you can go check it out. It's not very long. It was done on my cell phone, so check it out and you'll see what all I got in the trial starter box. Again, but you can order these in gift bundles. They did have gift bundles that came with the bottles and the sleeves and all kind of things. They also have metal bottles You can get this, the bottle, and the bottle. Yeah, this part, you can get this in different colors. I would prefer to have had the red, but I'm not gonna order another bottle. Just you can order these. You don't have to order the whole bottle. You can order just the top. Okay, and this, I think, a sleeve for this too. I can't remember. All right, so that's all the good stuff about it and all the experiences that I have had with it. Oh, and another pro is that the flavors, like here they have variety packs, and I had originally ordered a variety pack. I think I still ended up with a variety pack, but I just changed it. But there was always one in there that I didn't like, or I don't do tea and all that stuff. So it's really cool to find out that you can actually order a box of cartridges in one flavor. So if you've got a flavor that you really like, you can order just that flavor and not have that one cartridge that you don't know what to do with because you don't drink it or you don't like that flavor. So that was pretty cool. All right, so let's get into this bag. All right, let's see what we got here. Excited about this. All right, so these are my packets, and this is something I ordered that will hopefully help with keeping the water cooler. Yay. It's a sleeve. I think it's made out of neoprene. Is it neoprene or neoprene? That scuba fabric is what it feels like. So let's see. Get this on. It's a sleeve. My nails are too long. They need to be cut down. There we go. Ooh, it doesn't smell very good. Voila. So I now have a sleeve. Woohoo! Hopefully that will keep my water cooler and I will be able to enjoy this experience a little better. I'm also now thinking I gotta replace that. I have to be color coordinated, right? So I will probably order the red. But there it is. So let's hope that works. Now let's see what flavor packets we have here. Again, these are 2 variety packs because I want to try everything. Let's see. Ooh. So these are all Life Sips, right? Yes, Life Sips. So we have the mango grapefruit. Oh, okay, berry pomegranate. The blueberry cranberry. I'm really looking forward to that one. And strawberry lemonade. Alright, the other one. By the way, these baggies are pretty good. So I'm going to recycle and use them for something else. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a watermelon. Peach mango. Your regular lemonade. And strawberry kiwi. Yay! So those are my Life Sip packets that I received. Or that I ordered. I didn't receive anything. I paid for them. I ordered. So there you go. And again, each cartridge looks like, come on, get out of there. Looks like that. Alright. So you get a new top every time as well. Which I like that because I got lipstick all over that one when I first put it on and made it look dirty. So there we go. I have the plan with 8 cartridges. Alright, so there you go. I am super excited to try my 8 cartridges. And I can tell you the very first one that's going to be on my list is, where did it go? The blueberry cranberry. I'm really excited to try that. And I'm also going to try this peach mango. I want to try them all actually. So that is my quick little update to let you know how it's going and to see what my first order was. And I know you're asking how much I paid, aren't you? Aren't you? Well, you'll have to find out in 3 months how much I paid. Or you can use the referral link below and click. The referral link gives you a discount, but it doesn't give me a discount. I think it said something like it'll put you on a reward program. It'll like give you a point or something that you can use when you build up points on future orders. So trust me, I'm not getting paid anything to tell you whether I like this or not, and I'm spending my own money to see whether I like this or not. So, but if you want to use that referral link, you can use it and get your $5 knocked off the trial kit, which is, hey, pretty handy. I would use it if I had already found a link to use it with. Some of these have a green strip across the top. Okay, so the berry pomegranate, the mango grapefruit, the blueberry cranberry, and the strawberry lemonade all have stevia in them. Yeah. So that's what the little green strip across the top is, in case that was getting your attention the way it was getting mine. So I will meet you back here at the cutting table on, today is May the 2nd. So May, June, July, August. I will meet you back here at the cutting table on August the 2nd to tell you if this was a yay or nah. Thanks for stopping by. If you found the video helpful and you enjoyed the content, please feel free to give it that thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, didn't find it helpful, thought it was dumb, you're free to give it a thumbs down. Do you, boo. In the meantime, if you're having a great day, help someone else have a great day. Love and shimmies.